but he may just stay here. Tim, any thoughts on your colleague Wild Hacks weighing in as light as possible? Maybe looking to inflict the most pain onto the Canon account? 1801. He may even be coming in the underdog. Likely a ploy by Team Hacks. Salty got 2300. I know. Things are happening in the chess world. Things are happening. Got a sneak peek of Sam's chess yesterday. Yeah, I saw that he was streaming these games, I think. He was streaming these games as he was trying to hit 1800, so he was weighing in appropriately for the match. And how did Sam's chess look? Was Tim in there getting a sneak peek as well? Purveying the scene? Hello, Ahoot. What's up, No Facts? Glad to hear, Cluxton. I got something else for you here, Cluxton, as well. We got HelloFresh for you, brother. Magic Mind in. HF in. You'll be ready. You'll be cruising. Poor board vision. Okay. That sounds like feedback, Kurtz, that he would love to hear from you directly. Definitely have to bring that into the booth tomorrow. Hello, Bastoon. That's right, Sabu. We take those world titles when we can. Tossing peanuts from the sidelines. Go, Tim. Understandable. I wonder what his love language is, Mannered Monkey. Well, we'll find out tomorrow whether, this was all a hoax and he actually comes in very, very well prepared. $7:30 p.m. tomorrow, we're going to be hosting the big rivalry. Tim Sam. El Clasico. Wow, Zoom has really changed his allegiance here. Love to see it. Oh, the kids are really going at it here. So black's up a rook, but I don't know what the hell's happening here. Oh, is that when he called you that, Zoom? You said you were a Sam supporter until he called you gay. So I didn't exactly have the timeline on that comment. Did Silman talk about this imbalance? I'm unfamiliar with it, personally. By the way, I'm pretty sure this is theory. Queen g6, there's rook e6, which holds strong. Here, we can't actually go here because of that, but there's the very nice move, queen f6. Pretty cool. You're going to be ahead a piece here in the end. Sub Battle Thursday Pandas We have our match tomorrow, sub battle Thursday. That's the plan. And we're starting HelloFresh today. A new campaign with HelloFresh. Boy, am I excited. We're going to do some cooking. I can say you can already plan on it. Cooking, most likely right before the Super Bowl. I think that'll be fun. It'll also be, I think there'll be a few more people around as well. Sub battle with us, habits versus anti-habits. It's an important matchup. We need to know before habits begins who's on top. What's today? We're starting our HelloFresh campaign, and we're probably wrapping up our Philidor speedrun. TBD, but I'm not sure we'll go past 2,500 in that, so. We did just start the stream, yes. Welcome in. Welcome in. What's up, double reverse? We got lots happening. Finishing our speedrun today. We got at least something for the next couple days in a row. We got our group lesson on Friday. We're talking about that recently. Should White have repeated? I mean, you probably need some very specific answer here. So he goes queen here, but it feels like if the queen had moved somewhere else, then you could play knight there. Like maybe queen here, knight there, and like queen h4. I don't know. It feels like White's probably winning here. Like should find a way to win, you know? Anthony made it out here. Let's see. Okay, so queen e3, queen e8, and f7. So queen e3 is getting a lot of love due to this, but I would say queen f4 is a pretty good move as well. f7 is a threat here, seems to me, and then also knight g5 with queen h4. So I don't know. I like queen f4, queen e3. Queen g5 was played and takes the square from the knight, so maybe not ideal, but in general, I would rather play White in a blitz game especially. So sign me up. Sign me up. Jeez, king b1. What the hell? I feel like Anthony's done a pretty good job here. There is already a video out about that mate. Wow. Oh, Anthony. A pretty impressive win there. But yeah, you got to have material, you got to have time, you got to have the opponent not resigning. It is a perfect storm. Definitely right. Trying to do this thing where I refresh the counter because I feel like the words weren't showing up. I've had that bug before, but it looks fine now. It's on the other screen when the HelloFresh thing flips over. We'll see if we fixed it here. What's up, green tea for two? Anti-habits, AB Shakespeare. I even went so far as to make you guys a little slideshow. That's how much I care about you. And how much I care about you signing up to HelloFresh. So I made you a nice little slideshow of all of my HelloFresh cookings as of late. HelloFresh PowerPoint. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The most exciting thing about our HelloFresh campaign now is, which is not the case usually, thank you very much, it is a code that can be used anywhere that HelloFresh operates. So it is a global code. Very often we have promos that are US only. So probably the number one question every time we have one of those campaigns or have one of those links or codes or whatever it is, discount. It's like, oh man, when is this going to be something that I can use? Maybe in Canada, or when is this going to be something I can use in Europe or Australia? Well, now you can. Now you can. I like this Sigma Square. It sounds like a good plan. Talk about our learnings, circle back, end of session. We can run a few sprints and action some items. Sounds great. And we're going to be cooking this weekend. So HelloFresh in full swing. That's the announcement I got for you. Go HelloFresh. How's everybody's day? Hello, Trucker Johnny. You're working here. I'm sorry, man. When are you not working here? I feel like you watch so much during work that if you weren't working, you might not watch. So I have to stream while you're working, buddy. Hello, Johnny DJ. I was just looking at a clip of you and Buddy Pranav going at it. The freeze. It's been a while since since we've had the capacity to do those videos, so I was looking at it again. Where did I see it? In our own archives, Johnny. Yeah, I was going through the old footage. Because it's something we wanted to release, but two things happened. Time passed and we didn't have editors to make it, and unfortunately we lost the VOD got corrupted, so we lost the audio for Buddy Pranav. Sad. But I think we may still try to make the video anyway, because it was pretty entertaining. That's correct, Tim. If Rook D7 had happened, then you would have seen Knight C5 winning the game. This is correct. Got a new high of 42. And that is impressive, Danger Dolan, because if I remember your performance against the Freeze, I think you were locked in at 30, maybe? Somewhere between 28 and 32, I think. Good day to Airbus driver. Thank you for the 53 tier 3 from ABD. Welcome, buddy. Caballo's re-upping before the tariffs take effect. Thank you for the resub, Caballo Loco. Smart. We are pausing the tariffs for a 30-day period. We were going to impose some heavy tariffs on the chat, but we've decided to pause them for a 30-day period, which also coincides with our HelloFresh campaign. And, we're just going to review those 30 days and see how it goes. But Obviously, we need to have a successful HelloFresh campaign, and then we'll consider, removing the terrorists full time. But it'll be a monitoring period. Nothing must get in the way, mad physicist. I can say even more specifically, I've always said, okay, Feb 10 is going to be habits. I can say it will probably coincide with at least a good amount of Eastern time lunches by starting around noon on Monday. So that's the current plan, at least. No, all the VODs are like that, Johnny. That's a copyright issue. But the problem was we lost the entire recorded VOD. So then that VOD that you see there becomes the only one we can use, which means it didn't have the audio on it. The freeze got frozen. Honestly, poetic at that point. I can't hate on it. This is a brutal position here. Ay, ay, ay. You gotta play like d5 here. So there's a great South Park episode. There's always a reference. Men or Bunky will be very familiar. But there's an entire South Park episode called Canada on Strike. And the whole episode is about Canada striking and saying like they're not going to do things, they're not going to participate until they get what they're after. And the entire world basically doesn't notice. So Canada's on strike as a country, entire Canada, and the entire world keeps operating as normal. And the end of the episode is like them getting some like, $10 like food stamp coupons to Bennigan's or something. And that's the episode. Canada wants more money, so they go on strike, and the entire world doesn't notice a difference when they're on strike, and then just gives them some food stamps at the end. And for that to be also happening right now is, just that classic like TV show predicts real life moment. Canada on strike. Let's see. What is this? I think they're celebrating they're celebrating winning some food stamps. Just a great episode. Canada on strike. Great episode. All time. That's where the original, I'm not your guy, pal. I'm not your pal, friend. I'm not your friend, buddy. Circle comes from. That episode right there. Great stuff. And we did fix the HelloFresh thing. Now it has the code that shows up there. Perfect. Here. Of course, the Prime Minister of Canada in the show is named Mr. Abootman. And he has a mullet. Give us some of that internet money. Internet makes money. Give us some of that money. I'm telling you, visionaries, Alan and Chats, visionaries. Hello, Lolly. Strong words about Kenny. I will not be Felix. No TT for me. A fat zero, Alan. A big fat zero. (97) F5. Very high energy reaction. Oh, and E1 is covered? Damn. F5. Geniuses, thanks for the new Prime sub. Welcome in. We had 53 tier 3 from Airbus Driver, 42 Caballo Loco. We had 77 from Alan and Chess with Prime. Elvis, thanks for the 40 with Prime. Welcome back in. Elvis, sub for the tariffs, of course. Jenny says thanks for the new one. And on the other end of the spectrum, while we have Geniuses with the new Prime sub, we also have Numeroid with the 109 month sub. Crazy. How's it going, Numeroid? Old for sure. There's no other way to say it. That's a guy that's been around for a while. 109. It's crazy, Numeroid. It's been a hell of a long time. 109. Yeah, 9 years and counting. I was looking at a game, trying to remember what I think it was like this. Here, and there was one more move. So I want to say it was Bishop E2. Let me find it. Ah, yeah, Bishop was on E6, that's why. And here White plays Bishop E2. Okay, you might play a different move like, okay, Bishop D3. But the problem with bishop d3 is black plays h6 and knight h5. And black's last move was knight bd7 right before bishop d3, which covers e5, which is a big deal. So now you actually win the bishop. Okay, seems like whatever. So we understand bishop e2, sure, but you're also not going to your great d3 square. So it's a concession as well as an achievement. And then when black goes bishop d6, now white plays bishop d3. This is the state of modern theory. Bishop e2, now bishop d3. And now we're trading the dark squared bishops, so there's no knight h5. So all of this was worth the move investment by white, apparently. Bishop e2, and then bishop d3. And black could obviously play bishop e7, at which point I think white would probably just develop normally. Bishop d3 now, let's say here. You could also do this, but the big difference is that when white gets the bishop developed first, and knight there, I guess you could play knight e2 now, and you have a bit better control over f5, and black's already committed this instead of bishop g7, so all this very intricate stuff. And just with the bishop there, literally this versus this is why this is such a big deal. Because at some point I'm going to put a piece on f5, and I won't be hitting this, and I won't be threatening knight g7. So knight f5, for example, you can just leave it there. So black's position here versus black's position here. So this position with the extra bishop moved to e7 is like 0.5 worse according to the engine than if the bishop was back on f8. That's the state of modern theory. Give black a free move, a pretty normal looking developing move, and it's bad. Make it make sense. So in light of all that, I will be continuing to play the London system. Thank you very much for coming to my TED Talk. Just can't keep up with stuff like that, man. Can't keep up with it. It's too much. Oh. It does, Jesse. It certainly does. Well, too much, too much. I'm slowing down. I believe it. Kilimanjaro, 115. That's how you knew. That's how you know it's getting old. Because you had the proof ready to go. Whoa, G5 is madness. What the heck? Thank you, Kilimanjaro. 115. A hell of a long time. And I'm still playing this nasty speed chess. There's definitely a bishop h7 move to be had there. Had to predict some nasty ones at the end. Take this. Might have some 93 action. Waiting for this. Not the end of the world, but I'm worried that I disconnected here. You're not feeling the value. Okay. You're probably right, MM. That's a shocking result there. We have F3, so we should be in good shape here. It's cannot be good. Oof. The trades I feel like are beneficial. Don't know how we outspeeded him, considering he's pretty fast and he was up on time. And there wasn't like much on the board, you know? Don't want to run into knight f4. It's always at the very end. He's often up on time. Just a quick 10. Quick little adoption. quick 10. Nothing crazy. Didn't want to overdo it. I'm pretty sure we've actually welcomed this particular individual into the fam before, but, you know, doesn't hurt to redo the vows. Hello, Casey, New York. Salty. Mr. 2300. Salty, are you concerned with the upcoming anti-habit sub-battle? That, you know, a guy such as yourself is, you know, you'd be competing in the 23-2400 section. We often have Salty in sub-battles literally in the 1700 section, 1800 section. I mean, this is it's going to be a big rank up for the clown. The sub-battle is ABD is going to be habits versus anti-habits. So that's going to be Thursday, midday, a kick exclusive. Okay, you play up or you play down to whoever you're up against. And Man or Monkey, you know, even if that was bad value, which I wouldn't necessarily disagree with, we managed to end up on top. There were some frightening games in there, though. Hamsterham88, thanks for the 52. You'll just miss it. You're busy from specifically 12 and onwards. That's what I'm saying, Tarnished. Those in the habits, anti-habits sub-battle are definitely risking. Not tonight, Shorzy. That'll be on Thursday. Today is about reminding everyone, introducing everyone to the tastiness of HelloFresh. Can you play in the sub battle? I don't know. We'll see on Thursday. We never pick the teams in advance. Got to show up for a chance to play. Yeah, maybe doing you a favor, Tarnished. Exclamation mark HelloFresh. You'll see we have a link there that you can use. Also, the code as well, in case the link doesn't take you straight there. You're not seeing the discount. The code is a little more convoluted to remember. It's like POG HF149955. We need guys like Thor. Remember Thor? He literally made an account, a brand new account, that the username was the code for HelloFresh. We need that kind of energy again. That will help people remember the HelloFresh code. It is a worldwide code. Probably the most exciting part of this campaign, because we've worked with HelloFresh before, but sometimes it's only been available to those in the US. The best deal, don't worry, we still prioritize you, America. Even in wake of the tariffs, we still prioritize you. I think you get the best offer because you get the extra breakfast item for free in every single box as long as you're subscribed to HelloFresh. That's in the US. If you're outside the US, they have local discounts depending on where you're viewing from. But it is a worldwide code. So, for example, I now have access to it in Canada. Go me, go Canada. And it's anywhere HelloFresh operates. So that's a good part of Europe, Australia, New Zealand as well. Even up there, a little bit north, Sweden. That's right, Numeroid. Thinking of our good friends from America, always, with the best deals. But yeah, you can use our link there, or the code. Get 10 free meals, and free breakfast for life. If you're in America. And if you're not in America, you still have access to this code. You'll get a nice local discount, but you'll have to see what it is as you browse. But it's pretty nice. I just looked at it from Canada. Feels good, man. It was basically like a 50% from what I saw. That's right. Home and native land, MM. In all of us, command. Wildhacks is making weight for his match tomorrow. Queen Trap approaching the all-time high. Let's go. I'm surprised Salty doesn't have that marked down. ABD. I think as soon as Salty went in the hole with him, he forgot about him. He was only worried about himself in there. And that's how he made it out. Thank you for the resub there, Phoebe. That's 16 months with Prime. That's no small number. Thanks for being with us this long. Welcome back. Exclamation mark Prime. A good reminder. Prime is not automatic. It's free, but not automatic. No one's going to help you except yourself. They're not going to be like, oh yeah, it's free. Let's auto-apply it for them every single month. Hell no. You got to do it yourself. You want to take money out of Big Bezos' pockets? You got to do it yourself. Manually go and direct that Prime sub towards your favorite Chess Bra channel. Sorry, your favorite channel every month. Thank you very much, Phoebe. It's true, Salty. You have definitely done your part. But you're even losing track of yourself now. Losing track of the others, losing track of yourself. But hey, you got to stick out. Look out for number one there. Jimmy Joy. More bad odds. C5 should be a good move. Should have played last turn, honestly, but maybe the knight would go to D5, so... Yeah, bishop there would have been much more of a problem. Maybe even knight A5. Aye. Hanging. Knight B3 is hanging. I was trying to play knight C5. Oops. Ottawa's a nice city, sure. Wouldn't say it's a nice city to put yourself in, but it's a nice city. Yeah, that's actually a great explanation from Salty. You might look at that and think that he's trying to say that Ottawa is quiet. But really, the point he's making is that Ottawa is quite... Yeah. Pretty good summary right there. Oh, Cluxton. How little you know. Salty is our #1 rep. He's putting Ottawa on the map. No, you thought, Jaxie. You thought. But no, it's the perfect explanation, perfect description. It's quite... Oh, the massive time odds here? My goat. Hmm. Can't get my hands on this pawn. How crazy is that? Doesn't feel like that should be the case. Feels like we should be able to grab it. Hmm. Kind of weird that that c-pawn went so fast there. Jeez. One game? Sorry, one win. These bullet guys are all the same. I'm not playing Title Tuesday, no. Couldn't be worse timing on that. It's a huge problem. We can't play this. It's too difficult. There's no square. Queen here gets mated. Really bad timing on that move. G4. Oh, bishop takes c3. I guess that's sort of tricky. Should have taken there and then taken, I think, but knight takes here, queen d5, we have queen back. Should probably do that. Yeah, just take. Should be enough. Doc Dave, thanks for the 11, man. That one's for you, Doc. The knight on c7. We have f6 now. It's going to give him a ton of counterplay, though. Don't think I'm interested in it for now. I actually want him to take. Gives me the bishop instead. Oh, couldn't be worse. Couldn't be worse. Terrible timing once again. It's probably a way out of that. Okay. Queen e8. I guess we can just defend that and try to take there. We have queen f5, so, you know. I don't think I want to take that and open up the G file. King g8 is mega unfortunate. Bishop e4. Bishop e4. These moves, these misses are insane. Bishop a6 might be a move. I think he'll play rook c1. Bishop b5, which is usually the move. Oh, meaningful mistake there. Bishop d2. No, it doesn't play bishop d2. I don't know if we can take this. Looks suspicious. We have to watch out for that. Yeah, definitely a problem. Taking that is huge, though. Lazy move. Very lazy move. Can't castle. Queen A3. Ugh. Sick. Mostly because it's not necessary. I think you win that game without playing that move. But he does it anyway. Rook A6, we have mate. Luke RoboCappa, 103. Thank you very much, Luke. Jeez, welcome back, buddy. What can we do? Very beatable guy, but probably going to lose rating. I feel like we played before. Yeah, we've played many a game. Based on that score, this definitely sounds like a good match for him. At 8-6. Dude, I'm getting challenged by 100s. They smell blood after the maybe they caught the performance against Watson. Or maybe they caught the performance right there against that guy. There's so many usernames on chess.com that are a variant of Magnus Carlsen, like Tagnus Marlson, Magnus Catalan. There's just like a billion different account names. A preview of the Philly. For the knight here, looks good. I guess we have to go here. Where else to put that thing? We almost got. Okay. 95. Guess rook f2, and now we threaten this. Bullet on the phone. I haven't played that too much. I probably have before, but I very, very rarely play on the phone. And I know some people that play exclusively on the mobile device. He's got a busy schedule, Brazilian monk, with Freestyle Friday. I think I have a feeling my schedule will be clearing up on Fridays. Maybe just one more. Probably should be taking that. I don't know. We take. There's some Queen C2. This doesn't even look that convincing. Allowing this for no reason. We're one move away from castling though, so we should be fine. Like, yeah, for example, here I think we just castle. We can also go rook c8, but nothing's safer than this. Nice tactic was king g3. Because queen h3 I don't think leads to anything, but we have knight e2 and queen f3. We take those. Okay, so let's play this line a few times here. This should win. Should win something at least. I don't know if that's winning 100%. Gotta go for this, I think. Okay, bishop d3. Maybe we should play f5. I think this is all right, though. Definitely expect c4 at some point. We can take that. I'm lazy, so I'm going to take it. Definitely no need to take that, though. I think we want to go f5. Like knight on e3 is something we can be happy about. We have d5 all the time, so most of the end games look pretty good. Oof. Dark Spur. 270 elo in 4 months. Okay, I'm doing the math. I'm doing the math. It's looking good for you. Go Dark Spur. It started with Money Mike and his boys. And look at him now. We can take that. Salty would want us to take it. He would. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't know, maybe B4, but to watch out for Queen B7. He's definitely going to play Queen B7 here. I suppose this does the job as well. Gotta go. Okay, knight there. It's weird when the game ends like that. Of course, he resigned, but it makes me think that I lost because he resigned so quick. Probably just castle here. Yeah, we have C6, so should be okay. GG's. Have to collect another one here. Unintentionally. We might be. Syllabaris. I didn't intend for this. Dark Spur, thanks again for the 4 months, buddy. from Money Mike to 270 elo higher. Who would have thought? Started out as one of his boys. Yeah, Salty. I mean, I feel like I'm doing a disservice to you. You know, that queen sack that I did, that was fake. You know, you got guys like Salty out here sacking his queen for like a pawn. Salty sacks his queen so his opponent can have an attack. And I'm out here collecting 1 piece, 2 piece, and a rook. I mean, I'm out here disrespecting the name. Disrespecting queen sacks. Getting so much, it's almost like it's good for black. This isn't the name of the game. It's hardly a sack anymore. These are just the best moves. Salty's over there like, this is ridiculous. This guy calls that a queen sack. It's the best move of the position. Fucking GMs, man, I tell you. They always find a way. Try to appeal to the common folk, but secretly they got their own agenda. Playing the best moves. That's what I'm saying, Paul. You just gotta fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. I guess that's one way to look at it, Salty. Everyone's happy. No one can complain. Hey, Chaudon. Gee, you got me inspired, Chaudon. I gotta put a track on for you. Didn't realize so many songs have been released since I last listened to this guy. Blue Wednesday. Blue Wednesday. Jeez. There are so many songs released. This guy's busy. Trying to get down to the old classics of 2021, but this guy's busy, man. He's making music out here. I guess I'll just throw one of his ones I haven't heard. Can't be bad. What's a popular one? This, I guess. Yeah, exactly, Tarnish. But like the songs that I remember listening to, I don't even. It's been ages. I remember this one though. Yup, I'm already there, Tarnish. You know it. You know it. Hello, Elf. Toronto Man's interview shorts. Hey, tell me about the fit, my boy. Tell me about the fit, my boy. What do we got on? Introvert. Let me see. That's the one. It was buried. He released so many songs since then. Yep, this was the GOAT song. Creamy lead sauce. Get the fuck out of here, bud. Calgary, Toronto. You're calling an easy win? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. We're playing in the dome. The Saddle Dome, right? It's in Calgary, I think. Yep, that's it, Chadon. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Beaster Fry, for the 14 with Prime. Big lounge vibe. Mm-hmm. Yep. Definitely spent some mornings waking up to this. Go Chadon. Putting you to sleep, G Madrid. That's it. That's the mellow vibe. Yeah, I always remember this song being so short that as soon as I was getting into the vibe, like right now, it's like over in like 30 seconds or something. Good value for our sub battle on Thursday, Zoom. We got a couple adoptions in. I told you guys that I prepared a slideshow for everyone, so I can present it to you now. We are officially, it'll be for the next month, but we're officially starting our HelloFresh campaign. Factor, a related company. Very similar websites, very similar design. But with HelloFresh, you cook the meal. So I prepared a slideshow of all the meals that I've cooked using HelloFresh. And no, Peter, it's not only US. That's what I couldn't wait to announce. ABD can get it. You can get it worldwide now. Yes. I know, exciting. Our boys in Canada can get it. Go Canada. ABD and the Irish can get it. Yes, we're going to be doing a cooking stream this weekend. ABD, I'm hoping that you'll agree to be a part. The Steeped Games. It's on pause for 30 days. What happened was, Trump and Buddy Trudeau, they were going at it, but obviously the boys here had to start our HelloFresh campaign, so the world leaders agreed to pause tariffs for 30 days, so obviously we could have our HelloFresh campaign, and then they'll revisit after that. So luckily everything's on hold, and there's no tariffs here, only discounts and deals. If you're in the US, I think you get the best deal because there's a free breakfast item that gets thrown in forever. As long as you order, every box that comes in for you, you get a free breakfast item. I'm on a plan like that myself. I get the breakfast item. It ranges. It can be like bagels. It can be muffins. But honestly, it's been upgraded recently so that you can actually get these little like spaghetti bowls or kale salad. I don't know. I found it to be not that bad. It's almost like 2.5. Like if you get 2 meals a week, it's like 2.5. It feels like it's less of a snack now, and it feels more like half a meal. I look like I'm on that plan. That's right, Bernie. That's right, Bernie. It's that kale salad. So here, let me show you, because it's one thing to talk about it, but I do be about it. Peter, it's gonna be for a month. It's gonna be for a month, buddy. So you'll have some time to get on HelloFresh. We'll be doing a cooking stream this weekend. So here's some of the ones that I've been doing. I have way more photos than this, by the way, but I just brought some random ones. Here we go. Yes. Lovely. This was clearly one of those like creamy, like breaded salmon dishes, like panko topped salmon. Oh, steeped is a man of culture. He's a man of the game. He already knows. Is it panko topped? Okay, I got it. I've had that one. He's a man of the game. Panko, yes. Ooh, this one was good. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, this may have been tilapia. These ones were good. Oh yeah, it's like a fish taco. Yeah, panko crusted is goated. I think this was fish tacos. HelloFresh fish tacos. Goated with some fries on the side, of course. No way, Bernie. Don't do me like that. I get it for two. This one, very tasty. Another salmon dish. Don't think so, Nova. That's probably not going to be your breakfast item. You can sort of see eventually that the pictures with the actual HelloFresh cards, right? You can sort of see the production quality increasing, and you can just sort of watch me become more, or maybe less in charge of the production here. Slowly you can feel the presence of a female behind the camera as the pictures progress. Less of me just being like, oh yeah. Makes too much sense, you know. We got the tangy beef burgers visible in the background. I wish I could sit here and convince you, ABD, but here we go. This one, didn't care for it that much, but I had to try it because I have it every week, so eventually you just kind of want to mix it up. Maybe you don't have as much like fish. This was like more pan-seared. I think this was tilapia. Once again, I want to say. I mean, it was good, but I prefer the classic beef / chicken when it comes to a hearty meal like a burg. The buns are good though. Yep. What was this one? Oh, this was simple. Straight up, this was one of the easiest ones to make, probably. Of any of them that I've done. It was nothing. Like the way you start a lot of the HelloFresh meals is you prep the potatoes and put them in, and while they're cooking, you're doing the rest of the steps. This one was nothing. Definitely, if you have two people rocking it, then if it says the estimated time is like 30 minutes, it truly is 30 minutes. Obviously, with just one person, and maybe if it's your first time, it might take you a little bit longer. But it's all sandwiches? No. This is the first one. Unless you're counting burgers in there. This one was very good. This one's on, at least in Canada. I don't know what the US list looks like, but we can look at the menu in a sec for the upcoming week. This one is on their best sellers. It's just a very popular one. Very good, very tasty. The avocado was just us adding it. So it's not part of the dish, but it's like brown sugar glazed salmon with like snap peas and rice. Oof. Always took you longer than 30 to make the meals? Well, was it you and someone else, Godfather, or just you? My experience with HelloFresh is that the first couple times you do it, you'll definitely exceed the limit. But a lot of times the time that they're saying is like, it seems quite long, but a lot of it is just stuff in the oven cooking, or stuff on the stove cooking, you know, in the pan. So I don't feel that, it doesn't feel like I'm working for the full time. I don't feel busy the entire time. And sometimes it's nice, like stuff takes a little bit longer. You have time to clean up the kitchen after or whatever, set yourself up. But yeah, first couple times for sure it's going to take you longer. You're going to be reading the instructions like every little, okay, so what is that? Oh, I don't have that out. You're going to go get it. It's going to take you a while, definitely. There's a learning curve with everything. But yeah, at this point, I've been on HelloFresh probably for like a year straight. And it's like second nature. I definitely repeat like a meal very often that I like, especially like a simple burger. It's very nice. But yeah, you get used to it. You also get used to how they like you to prepare things. So if it's potatoes, yeah, they might have you shape it a different way, or maybe there's a different seasoning they provide. But in general, you prep them the exact same way. So you kind of know after like 1 to 2 meals exactly how those steps are going to go. Pattern recognition. I tried this one. This one was good too. Chicken chow mein style noodles. Like peanuts and carrots. I think there's some bok choy in there. HelloFresh habits. 400 ELO. Sign up. This was a good one. This is an unusual one. I don't get this one often, but it was nice to try. Then, yeah, also tried this one. This one was actually very flavorful. The rice, as you can maybe tell, was not like the most enticing, but I feel like when you're having like an Indian dish, especially tikka masala, butter chicken, whatever, the rice doesn't matter that much because you always have it with the sauce that you cook the chicken in and with the chicken, so I hardly really notice, and it just tastes pretty good when it's all together. But this was actually surprisingly good. I thought that it would be a fairly basic dish. I thought it'd be quite intimidating. I don't know, making like a full Indian dish. I don't have it too often, but once in a while, throw it in there. It's pretty good. Yeah, I usually stick to, I don't think I even have one Park FC, but you're definitely right. It can help a lot. But rice, anything with rice, when it comes to HelloFresh, will take the most time, even though when you think about it, you're really just leaving it to boil and like leaving it on the stove. It's not that intense cooking rice at all. You're pretty much doing nothing, but it adds a lot of time to the total. So if you're seeing a dish that has rice, but it's like, I don't know, 40 minutes, it's probably not a real 40 minutes. Like, it's not going to take that much time. This one's obvious. I switch out the turkey for beef myself, and you can substitute. So in case you see like a wicked, like a banging dish, and you're like, man, but I don't eat that protein, you can always swap the protein out, which is pretty nice, pretty helpful. Like, for example, if they only have this as the pasta option, but I'm like not really that keen on turkey, then you can always swap it out for beef. Had to try this. I mean, it's such a basic dish. Nothing too special, but pretty good. Pretty good. Hello, Chelsea Morgana. You may be well past the HelloFresh. It's for everyone else. You know, we need to get them learning how to cook. But I'm smooth with it now. This would be the type of thing that I'm like a HelloFresh specialist. Don't give me a HelloFresh instruction and ingredients and send me in there, and you know, I might still have some wobbly feet, but you lock me in with a HelloFresh recipe, boom. Like it's nothing. Second nature. Second nature. I know it says pattern recognition. I see the word potatoes, I'm like, I already know how it's prepared. I see some words, I'm like, I already got you. I know exactly what to expect from this recipe already. I've been building the HelloFresh habits for a while. Was this one sticky sweet barbecue chicken? Tim, that's very generous. I think that would be lovely. This one was good. Very basic dish, as you can see. Hello, Bazmaniac. So you pick your meals every week. I'm showing obviously like a large collection of just random things that I've cooked over time, but my girlfriend and I do it, so it's 2 of us. If you're cooking on your own, it'll definitely be a little bit more to get used to. I've definitely cooked a ton of these on my own though, and so has she. So it kind of depends. It's not always like a 2-man job. We'll be cooking on Sunday, so Sunday you get to see your boy back in action. You know, lacing up the skates again, jersey down from the rafters. I'm on KNVB Hambleton in the kitchen, in the cut. This is a classic one. Probably have it the most out of any. It's literally just like smoky beef cheeseburger. Yeah, this is the most basic. Probably get it almost every time that I get a HelloFresh box. This is an all-time safe choice. This one was, I mean, it's one of those ones that I don't know. You make it and you're like, is it really going to be that much? It was quite good and surprisingly filling, but it, as you can see here, it lacked like a carb. Like it was very tasty, but yep, that's what's happening, Godfather. Right before the Super Bowl, we're gonna hit you guys with a HelloFresh stream, cooking stream. So I have so many of these photos. Like, I'm cooking at least twice a week, and yeah, as you can imagine, that will generate quite a lot of pics over time. But that is a pretty decent array of like the different dishes that they have, plus the ones that I've made and enjoyed. But yeah, HelloFresh, I'm telling you, it's back. It's a worldwide code, so anywhere that HelloFresh operates and delivers, you'll have a discount available to you. The discount may differ depending on where you are, so just use the link and you'll see, but it's a pretty generous one. I looked from Canada and it seemed as though it was around 50% off, so it should be a pretty generous discount. ! HelloFresh. You can also use the code, but if you click the link, you'll be in there with the discount visible there. But yeah, this is my little slideshow. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk here. I ordered some meals already, by the way. I think this is the Canadian site, so I can maybe I can even find here what what we have. But I got a little bit of everything. Got like a beef item, like a chicken item, a salmon. We're gonna cook like all sorts of meals on Sunday, so it'll be a little buffet. What are the breakfast items normally? It's a good question. If you're in the US, you get a free breakfast item as long as you have a box coming. So if there's a box coming every week, you get a free breakfast item every week. And I was talking about this right at the beginning of my slideshow. But the breakfast items, they used to be like bagels. You ever seen those like egg bites? It's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Egg bites. I can't explain it past that. Egg bites. So I have egg bites, bagels, muffins. So even bacon I've seen. Maybe that's Canadian only. And just like all these kind of things. And I was like, okay, this is pretty good value. Like I grab the muffin or something. It's kind of nice with a coffee. But lately, they've been upping their breakfast item game. Like it's to the point where I'm not even sure it's a breakfast item anymore. Because the deal that I have is also a free breakfast item. And instead, what I've started to see there are like kale salads, mini, like kind of half portions of just spaghetti bolognese. And I'm like, whoa, this is starting to slap here. So personally, I've found that the free item is pretty legit value. It kind of feels like half a meal now is how I would describe it. Yeah, there you go. Brown sugar glazed salmon. So you can see that one. We just saw a picture of that. The crispy chicken parmigiana is one of their most popular ones. Best sellers. Hey, you're getting hungry, Kilimanjaro? Go A Petkov. Oh, very nice. Get some for a Petkov. That'd be nice. Jumeri, which one were you looking at? One of these? So this one right here, we didn't see this exactly. I think it had a different protein in it, but yeah, we had a sandwich that was pretty much the exact thing there. Let me see if I can find it again. Yeah, this one, very similar. You'll often find on HelloFresh very similar meals. Like there'll be one meal that has like a salad, potatoes, and then a protein, and then another variation of it next week that has like a different protein, and then maybe instead of a salad, it has like cabbage or something, whatever. Coleslaw. Oh, this one. I see you. I see you, Jumeri. You're looking at this. This do be looking good as well. So they have some items in HelloFresh that are called like gourmet or specialty items. And obviously it means it's going to cost you like, I think $3-4 sometimes extra on top of whatever your price that week is. And it's because it's like more premium ingredients or larger portions, etc. So they always have those options, but it's never necessary. To be honest, when I order HelloFresh, I stay clear and I almost always just get whatever's included. Maple mustard glazed chicken sounds crazy. Do they give you the bread or you have to make it? They give you the bread. That's the thing. Everything you need for the recipe, they give you, except the basics, like the pantry items, like salt, pepper, butter, oil. Like you got you got to have a little something going on. You got to have things together at home, okay? Gotta have the basics, all right? Fork and knife, you gotta have, all right? But no, anything that is like presented in the dish, they definitely provide. Even if it's buns, sauce, dressing, seasoning, whatever. All that, it comes with the box delivery, of course. They always get you on the eggs. Interesting, Maine. What are you getting? I've never... Yeah, I've been cooking HelloFresh for a year. I've never encountered one recipe that's required eggs. Interesting. But eggs have got to be notoriously difficult to transport. So somehow I'm not surprised that, you know, a singular egg is not arriving to you. But yeah, I've cooked a lot of meals. I've never encountered that. Didn't know. Yeah, even most of the meals here, I can't think of a single one that would have an egg. Maybe like more of a breakfast item or something, but I don't think so, ABD. Could be that maybe I just had eggs on hand and it called for it and I didn't think twice. I just kind of breezed through the recipe, but I don't know. I don't recall. Usually if they need some way to like kind of stick a sauce or recipe together, like sometimes an egg white or egg yolk can help, but they'll have other things to do. Like they'll have like a mayo or like something to blend. I don't know what you're talking about, ABD. I can't remember. I have cooked quite a few. Maybe it did call for an egg. I don't know. But I would say that's very scarce. And as always, you can click on the meals and you can see not only like, you know, what's in it exactly, allergens as well, full ingredients, and it even tells you right here, not included in your delivery, oil, salt, pepper, for example. Here, it's going to tell you the utensils that you need. So even ahead of time, if for some reason, like you're just, you know, at a standstill on the egg department, like you in the industry are just not seeing eye to eye, you're protesting eggs, you can actively avoid them. But I don't think that'll be a concern. I've never encountered it as far as I remember. Measuring spoons, yep. I do it. I especially if I'm following the recipe, the clear instructions and clear portions they're giving me, I do it. I follow it to a T. And eventually I get so good at it or so familiar with it that you can sort of freestyle. But it's the same in chess, right? You're learning chess. You got to learn the habits first, and then you could break the rules a little bit later. But you don't start by breaking the rules. Got to have the habits. Got to have the habits. So that's HelloFresh. Very convenient. Box delivered to your door weekly. You select the meals ahead of time. If you don't select, obviously they're going to pick meals for you. If you need to pause, go on vacation, or you're not feeling it, or you don't really like the menu one week, you can pause it, come back next week, whatever. Very easy. Also easy to cancel if you so wish. Give it a try for a week. See if you actually make the meals or waste them. See if it's for you. So that's it. Just kind of kicking off our HelloFresh campaign today, and thought I'd show you a few pics of some of the meals that I've chefed up recently. Maybe sous chefed up, but as I said, I've done some on my own, so very doable. And it can be nice just to work into your week. You don't have to have like 6 meals come in. That's crazy. Cooking every night, like it just doesn't even make sense, right? It doesn't even make sense. So you can try it. Just get like a couple meals a week first. See if you actually end up cooking them. But I like the idea that normally when I cook, I have leftovers of the items I used as the ingredients, because when you buy them, you can't buy exact quantities. So with this, it's nice because once you're done cooking, you're done. That's it. You don't have any leftovers. Well, you have leftover maybe of the food you cooked, but you don't have leftover ingredients that you're never going to use again. So I think that's pretty nice. Does the promo code last forever just for the first box? So you can see in the exclamation mark HelloFresh there, like the command in chat, that it says that you get 10 free meals. So they sometimes structure it over like many boxes. So for sure, if you stay on it for a couple months, you'll experience discounts throughout. Will it stay forever? I don't think it'll stay forever, but it'll probably stay for the equivalent until you get that return. You know, probably start with the highest discount. For example, I looked in Canada, it was like 50%, and it might taper down to like, 45, like 30, 25, etc. But you'll get the full value, and a pretty nice start at 50%, but you'll get the full value over the course of ordering boxes. But yeah, probably not a forever thing. So yeah, you'll be good for a month and a half, which is a lot of time to try it, especially if you're not sure. So you can even try it for a week, nice 50% off, give it a go. No pressure to stay subscribed or anything after that. It is definitely easy to cancel. So that's HelloFresh. I use it a lot, so it's definitely a fun sponsor for me to do because I have a lot of good things to say about it. Been using it for well over a year. And probably the most exciting thing is it's not just for the US. So you can visit, finally, if you're in Canada. It's anywhere that HelloFresh operates. So I can read out the exact countries because we posted them in our Discord as well. But US, Canada, then you've got Australia, New Zealand, and then you've got a ton in Europe. Austria, Belgium, Denmark, France, Germany, Italy, Luxembourg. So like pretty much all of Western Europe, Netherlands, Norway, Sweden, Spain, Switzerland, and then UK, Ireland. So pretty extensive. So anywhere that HelloFresh delivers, you'll be getting a discount with this code or with this link. That's what I'm saying, Godfather. I don't know. I think it's pretty nice that if you do want to get into cooking, which is a top skill to have for yourself and the ladies, this is a pretty nice entryway to do it. Just makes it easy to learn how to cook, how to prepare things, and trust me, you get to keep the recipes, so then you just have them on hand, and then you can buy the ingredients yourself and make it on your own later. I've done that a few times. Like if I'm hosting people at my place or something, or we just had a banger meal and we're like, okay, we have to have that again. Yeah, I know exactly how to prepare it because I have the instruction card. Plus, eventually you just remember. You just go get it yourself. You're definitely right, Red Pandas, that HelloFresh isn't a company notorious for kind of always having a discount active. So we have ours active right now. Take advantage of it. But yeah, you can usually get a deal on signing up. So hopefully we can get some new people that maybe haven't given it a try. It was moderately convincing with my nice little photosphere. And we'll be cooking on Sunday. So HelloFresh is officially underway. Go HelloFresh. Be cooking this Sunday right before the Super Bowl, perhaps featuring some guests as well. I have like 3 or 4 meals on the way, so I don't know. I might just cook all of them. I'll try to get Dill involved as well. Big Dill should be back on, well, I think he'll be back before then, but he'll be back in time for the cooking stream to save us all. Hello, JKA. All US states, including Canada. Ha 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 ha. Go Chess Ninja. Well, that's a nice, a glowing review from Chess Ninja. Appreciate it, buddy. The Arctic Cold really had his game featured there for quite a while. Yep, Canada on strike. Hello, James. What's up, brother? So we got lots coming up. We're going to continue our speed run today. We have a matchup tomorrow evening. A little impromptu fight night. We have a sub battle midday Thursday. Speed run on Kick. You got it, Godfather. Always. And then we have Habits starting on Monday. And obviously the Super Bowl and our HelloFresh cooking stream is this weekend on Sunday. So a packed week. 1,200 to 2,000 in 1 year. My guy. My guy. That's crazy. 800 points in a year? Killed it. Killed it. It's impromptu, Etienne, because it's not falling under the fight night hood. I will not be referring to it as such. If it was, it would be chess.com sponsored. This is just an in-house battle. How's the steak? Probably one of their specialty dishes, Peter. I assume it's pretty good. I've never been disappointed by any of the other proteins, but I can't say I've had it because I tend not to get the specialty meals. Well, I mean, yeah, that's 1,200 to 2,000 is wild for sure. That's something else. Even 100 points a year is pretty nice and just safe improvement. Hello, Thomas, a big HelloFresh supporter. I am Pure Keno. That's what I just said. Definitely will. Today, going for 2,500. We're at 23 right now. Thanks again, Beaster 5 of the 14. And yeah. Good to see you here, Thomas. Starting HelloFresh again. They're aware of you. Yes. Big Thomas. Oh, you have it, Jesse James, already? Very, very nice. Very nice. It looks like there's people getting ready for Title Tuesday because I see like Fabi is just like casually playing Blitz. The boys are getting ready. But we're going to be hiding on our speedrun account. In fact, all of the title players will be gone. So this is a sneaky Yeah, and we need to wait 15 minutes and then jump into the speed run. We can attack the pool when all the title players are away. From England? Well, there you go. In England, you can sign up for HelloFresh using the Chessbra link as well. We've included you this time, Pure Cano. Wow, a very specific request, Smokahontas. Yeah, taking advantage of the knowledge that the pool is going to be a little chummy until then. Requests are 10 subs. Godfather, just to be clear, are you appealing Smokahontas and the request to play Geo? Tell him, Chess Ninja. Tell him. Bro, does my HelloFresh include tea? It includes high tea. Like, you become high tea if you get it. Oh, great stuff, Tim. Good reminders for people signing up. I've given this one before, but if you are signing up, I think everyone is extra just cognizant of that nasty, like, honey scam stuff. So, like, they remind you, like, make sure to take all that nonsense out of your browser. And yeah, if it's a Petkov's first time signing up, then hopefully we can get on the board here, Tim. Appreciated. Correct, Thomas. Looking for new signups, new users. Which, if you have been a member of HelloFresh before, I think it's like well over a year that you haven't been back to it, or a new address. Where are you at, Red Pandas? That's done, Dabcat. This is a sister company, so you may see, like, yeah, the websites are clearly related. Very similar ideas, food delivered, but just the preparation method is gonna change. Ireland. Interesting. So you click the link, Red Pandas. I'm just trying to understand. So you click the link and you didn't see, because it should basically offer you a local discount. It won't always be the same country to country. Oh, if you had it before though, Red Pandas, yeah, that's gonna be the difference. It's nice that they still offer you a discount if you're trying to get back on it. But yeah, if you've had it before at that address, then it definitely won't be a new sign up for us, for example. But happy that you got the discount anyway. One, baby. We got one. We're on the board, people. Was that Petkov? We got to double check. That was Petkov. Can I ask where did you order from, Petkov? Yes, of course. Thanks to Tim, the cannon, getting us on the board here with numero uno. Because, like, for example, where did you order from and what did the discount look like? Because it does differ country to country. I swear to God, we actually had someone in the chat. He had already ordered HelloFresh from his address, and then he moved. So he could order HelloFresh again from a new address. Now, I can't say that he moved in order to get the discount. I can't say that, but the fact remains he did get to order twice on the same promotion. So, I'm just going to leave that there. I think there's no better promo for HelloFresh than to say, you know what, the lad He ordered twice on the same promo. And it was valid, too. Totally valid. Are we going to get credit for some points here? Did you zoom? Let me see that. You got some as well, Peter? Let's go, brother. Sometimes, I would say in general, the counter should update right away if it was one of the valid entries. But yeah, if you haven't had HelloFresh before and you got a discount using the link, Peter, then I'm sure it'll tally up here at some point. But 8 Petkovs is usually how it works, where you kind of sign up and then it populates right away. Oh, okay, Zoom. Let us know when it's done. A Petkov ordered from the USA. And yeah, he basically got more than 50% off, free shipping. Not bad for first box. He put in $100 order and saved more than $50 ordering from the US. So there you go. That's a pretty nice one. I think so, D. Sanchez. You know, I'm out. That's obviously big. That's going to open up a lot of opportunities for you, buddy. With KNVB out, you know, D. Sanchez comes to play. Anything I can do to help there, D. Sanchez, you're welcome. We got to see Zoom's game. He's claiming that that the tip has already helped. Mm-hmm. Queen G4 from the latest tips video. That's looking like a real nasty bishop on f6. Bishop e4 is madness. I think he thought rook h8 was winning the game. Let's see if he can do it. Ooh, king's coming into d5. I think he's trying to like put this here and be ultra solid. Oh, the opposite of ultra solid. No, I was going to review it, Godfather, but I didn't want to wait for it to end. This is tragic. Oh, e2 is pretty bad, though. I think we might need this. It's quite the move. I mean, 3 seconds is rough, right? Probably not going to be able to manage. But you gotta love the queen g4 move. In fact, it's such a good move that it would have been better immediately. Like literally, as soon as this happens, queen g4 is already a good move. And the reason it's better here is because here there's knight f5. Right? And it kind of defends everything. Knight f5 is a pretty good move, but queen g4 first would be significantly better. Yeah, bishop e4 was definitely a troll. That's okay. We'd be trolling sometimes. GM tips. That's correct, Bazmaniac. I can't stream it. Basically, I would need to end the stream right now, restart the stream with a delay on, and then after Title Tuesday, I have to end the stream again and then restart it without a delay. The delay thing is just like killing me. What's up, Chicken Pants? Your favorite Texan is in the chat. Chicken Pants.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah. Chicken Pants, just editing some videos and appreciating some of your commentary in the chat. You're a beacon of high IQ. That's correct, Fractal Dust. It's a little too much. So that means I'm stupid. Well, think of it this way, Chicken Pants. You're right. But if you're right, that means you figured it out, which means I'm right. I like it, Zoom. Queen G4. Helping you out. Immediately would have been better, but idea remains. You got G6, and then, I mean, you just feast on the dark squares for the rest of the game. Apologies, Peter. I just want to give you options, man, so that you always have something to go to. You never get tired. You want to make sure you always have an opening to go for. Sometimes you're going to be playing an opening, it's just going to stop working for you eventually. Like, people are going to be on it, and you're like, it's run its course. You know, I gained like 200-300 points, but I'm not gaining anymore. I think they are, Red Panda. They're worried about guys like Chicken Pants. They're worried about guys with the VIP badge who can chat even in emote only. And I think Chessbra had so many talented VIPs that they said, well, obviously we got to do delay as well. Emote only is not enough to contain the suggestions from guys like Chicken Pants, you know? Salty offering advice on, you know, when to sack the queen or not. It would be too much. Unfair advantage. That's right, Greco. Everyone had a day in the sun. Hello, Chris. Two out of 11. I wonder how that would work if we played a game where only the VIPs could suggest moves, you know? How far could we go? We had to take a VIP suggested move. It would be a battle between Salty trying to sack his queen every move, Tim trying to play G4 every move. I just think, you know, to see the minds at work. Dave playing H3 every move. Yeah, it depends if he's here. CP hanging his queen every move. Well, there you go, Chicken Pants. Majority wins. Tim's in trouble here. We got Salty who's trying to sack his queen. Chicken Pants trying to hang his queen. I feel like you guys are on the same page already. Tim is going to be overruled. It might all even out. Yep, definitely to be tried. VIP versus non-VIP sub battle. I believe that we've actually hosted that one before. But you always need an upgrade, you know, an updated reminder on that topic. You know, who really has superiority. I'm sorry to hear that, Zebra Thrust. It does, G Madrid. Yep, it does. Not often, for sure. You got your regulars. It mostly increases, rarely decreases. Some people win it from the wheel, though, so it changes a little bit from then. Some people earn it from a certain moment. on stream. Maybe a big sub battle perf, something like that. Yeah, sorry about that, Boris. Get that chest right off the screen here, bud. Didn't mean to disrespect you, brah. We're going to continue our speed run. Nova has requested a brief geo intermission, and we can fling a couple games before we head over. So we're waiting for Title Tuesday to start. So the main question is, can we... Oh, exactly. I know, Greco. You did earn it. You would take one? Well, thank goodness, because now I've attributed to you that I feel like if you said no, we'd have to agree. Go Smokahontas. Is this the Bulgaria button? We'll have to slam it in. Slam it in. What is this? What is this? You have to hit the Canadian prairies here? What does this say? I think that's the place, but I can't read it. You see chicken pants? You think this is Murica? Obviously, that's what we're between. Canada or Murica. Very similar looking. Not sure I could say with certainty here. I could definitely see either. So we're not gonna... Oh. Worthington, Minnesota. I'm just missing the answer. It's right there. Because surely that... just need to find Worthington. Yes, hang on a sec, boys. Let me just line it up here. Let me just line it up in Worthington, yes. This should be no problem here, yes. Okay, just going to, this will be no problem here. I mean, we're probably not even necessarily in Worthington. There's too much going on there. We need to be like campground, Prairie Elementary School. We need to be like in the shadows here. But they have no roads. Like, there's literally a grid. Worthington Municipal Airport. Gun Club. This is the life over here in Worthington. Yep, nobody knows. Yeah, don't think we were in Worthington. Nothing was making sense there. But we're reasonably close. Roads were not making sense. Ganga. Nyamiwa. Ganga. They keep talking about Ganga. County government of, I think it's Butui or something. It says BU. Where's that one? It'll take me a second here. Could be Bomet County, but it looks like BU. Trying to remember where this is. Could be Bungoma County. Up here. Oh, it's Kitui. Never mind. So yeah, maybe Bungoma. Could be Bungoma. I would say BU is probably my best guess. So this county, and maybe, is that a place here? Okay, we got a resort here. Resort here. Nah, no resorts jumping out at me. Nyamimo Crest Resort. That's close, but not quite it. All right. We'll leave it there. This is, oh, it was Busia County. Damn. RIP. We got the BU right. Bungoma was, I guess, too many letters. There's no way it would fit on that sign. Oh, here we go. I think the game knows that you guys are playing along, so it's giving some nice locations for the chat. Come on, Americans. Are we ever in like out more over here? Washington, Oregon, USA? Okay, we agree on USA. We agree. Anyone else? These trees look like they could be some trouble for me, because they'll either be like very south or maybe in like Wisconsin or Michigan. East Coast. I'm liking East Coast. It is looking flat. Like, I'm not seeing any of this. I'm not seeing any of this. The APA. I'm not seeing any of that. I could definitely see something here. I feel like we're almost, guess Wisconsin, but yeah, it could be even further up here. I'm pretty bad at guessing this area. I never know, to be honest. That's what I thought, creamy lead sauce. That's why my first thing was like, hang on a sec. Is this Washington, Oregon with these wide lines? Because the wide yellow lines is usually a thing in the south or over here in Oregon. That was my first thought as well. I don't know. Could this be the south? Georgia. This is a tough one, boys. We're getting worked here. It doesn't feel like the West Coast. I agree. I constantly misguess when it comes to that, though. Oh. Low sun from ABD. What does that mean? What does that mean, ABD? Is it ever really that flat over here, though? Not really. It's only going to be that flat, like, over here, right? Yeah, I don't know. These wide lines are getting me. Because I feel like without those, I would guess I would slam it in right here. With those... It was the South. They never lie. They never lie. Mississippi. What's happening here? Ay, ay, ay. Indonesia, but tough Indonesia. Okay, yep. Well, thanks for all the expertise, boys, on the US. Could you apply it now to Indonesia, please? Need to lock in. Think we should be here, if I'm not mistaken. I'm on my own here. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yes, the boat roofs are very tricky. I know what you mean. Can I combine boat and roof with pole? Well, this one is the best one we've got here. And with uneven insulators like that, I would say that this makes sense. Oh, maybe misidentified the pole. I think I felt good about over here as opposed to over here, for example. But minor blunder. Minor. Well, there we go. We need to do the US only. That's how, you know, the chat's expertise can really be utilized.
The laugh that you just did it in this video, like, to the T, that was the trickiest thing I've ever experienced. The exact same laugh. It's like soundbite.
I'm just so predictable, man. It's just...
There it is.
Amanda Law. Thank you for the 47 months. Nearly 4 years together. Why, thank you very much. Welcome back. What the hell are we doing here? Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to begin here, boys. I don't even know where to begin. Romania. What in almost 4 years it has been. Roofs don't really look. I'm definitely feeling Europe. And that card doesn't look nice enough to be in Western Europe. A little bit of hills, so not really flat like the south, and not really mountainous like the middle, so maybe. Wow, okay. Just some very minor hills from the south. Can't even see them. It looked like there were some more hills than that, to be honest. This looks like it's gonna be a quick ek. That's an Ecuadorian dog. Dog. Oh no, we're in trouble now. We had too much success, so they came to put us down. Yep. We're gonna get beat down by this location here. Yep. Smacked down. I assume we're in here. Let me know what to do once. Are these places gonna pop up here? I'm not so sure. Yeah, probably not. Okay. These are like in roads. No thanks. No thanks. Are we back? Is it possible? Are we back? Could it be? Could it be good old America? Back like we never left? It's a good thing we have the multi-talented chat here. What the hell is this? Gotta go for a nice little. It's either like PANY or a little sneaky Michigan, Wisconsin. has this for you, Creamy. Whatever that means. Hit us with the Nike text. I'm just not used to any of the polls that I'm seeing in Canada, but I guess it could be. Do you guys think that's a Canadian flag right there? It's looking like a Canadian flag. Where's railroad crossing, ABD? Where are we seeing this? Oh, here. ABD is our train specialist. I think that might have been a Canadian flag. I also think if ABD is leading us with tech here, that it may also be. So if we're guessing in Canada, I feel like, geez, where are we at? Are there front license plates on these cars? This one has one, but it's only one car. I don't know if you base a entire read off of that. I think you could be correct, ABD. This is tough. If that license plate is to be trusted, then surely. Okay. The license plate was not to be trusted. Saskatchewan would be great guess otherwise. These front plates ain't loyal. I mean, dude, got wrecked because of it. Can't trust them. What the hell is this? Oh, Elaine or Claude? Okay, you don't gotta tell me anything more. Who am I contacting? Claude? Okay, you got it. Hey, you got it, my man. No, okay, no problem. I'm going right in there. Slam it in. ABD, what are you thinking here, bud? ABD's our railroad and Irish specialist. Maybe a nice quaint town by the water here. Yep. The well-known locale of Carrick-on-Shannon. ABD's our on-the-ground correspondent here. We got some nice rock walls here. Nice little mini bay. I'm not even sure what to call this. What is this? Why are there so many boats here, by the way? This must be a river. Otherwise, like, why is everyone docked here? It looks like there's nothing happening. Where we are is not a bad shout. Oh, why, thank you. Why, thank you. east of the pin. Like here? Ruski? Hmm. Not really seeing a road that lines. Well, but sure. Wow. That throwdown for me was very close. Wow. Okay. As soon as we had the backing from ABD, we knew we were in a trustworthy spot, right up the road. Not bad at all. Okay. We're definitely in Canada. Hotel. What do we got here? Dawson Drive? No front plates. Got camping vibes. We have some clear elevation. All but leans you to, you know, the west of the country. 867 I struggle with. I think that might even be a northern area code, but I don't know it. Honestly, I could see that logo being like some sort of I don't know. It looks like a little glacial. It does look cold here. Like it kind of looks like North Norway or something. Not much sun. So I could see it. Northwest Territories. Oh, Kilimanjaro, verify. Well, first of all, I feel like it could be anywhere as soon as you're up there. Dawson Drive, Dawson City. But that's a street, you know? Let's not get carried away. Yeah, I don't know. I think we just put a north guess in. That seems reasonable. It looks like a reasonably populous town. Like, it's not nothing. It looks bigger than that, you know? It looks bigger than all of these. And I'm not sure we're really here. Wouldn't make sense. Maybe over here? I think Northwest Territory is actually very flat, and Yukon is very mountainous, so we should probably be in Yukon. There's also more towns here. This is going to be the time where, like, it is just fucking Dawson City. That would be classic. That I don't know, ABD. I really don't. Let's leave it somewhere in the middle. It was actually the place that I just zoomed into, Faro. And I realized that it was written here, but I would never... I don't know why I didn't think that it was the name of the town. Would have been a pretty easy spot, actually, because there's only a couple roads to search for once you're there, you know? Oh, this looks like a Switzerland moment. Hungaro Raft. Okay, definitely not Switzerland. These mountains are insane. What's happening here? Huh. Definitely feels like this is an area that I'm not familiar with. But with this language, we have to be in Czechoslovakia or like Slovenia, Croatia. Must. And with beautiful mountains mountains like this, Slovenia makes sense. I don't know of anything like that in Czech Republic. Slovakia could also make sense. Hungaro, for some reason, really makes me think we could be bordering Hungary or something. So I feel like Slovakia becomes a decent guess, unless there's something up here. Because I don't think the language is Hungarian. But, okay, Slovenia and Slovakia both border Hungary, so I feel like they're both considerations. Yeah, I don't know. You can definitely, like, imagine these mountains, like, yeah, anywhere here. But yeah, same here. I don't know. I feel like Slovakia, Slovenia both have these insane mountains that it could be. In general, Slovenia is more mountainous. And I suppose if it has more of a Switzerland vibe, you'd want to be more in Slovenia than Slovakia. I'm also looking at these houses, and they kind of look like Austria. The way they're laid out, like Austria, Switzerland vibes. So maybe like... I don't know. Oh, we needed bigger mountains. Very close to Italy. Wow. It's crazy. That's crazy. Oh no, did they bring us back again? They keep bringing us back. First Street West. Definitely getting more Canada vibes, maybe. Looks like West Canada energy. Front plates everywhere. Kind of looks blue. Could this be Ontario? This doesn't make a lot of sense. I feel like this almost doesn't exist in Canada. I say Canada because it's wooden pole. But I'm pretty convinced that this is not, that's not something in Canada. Yeah, I don't know if I'm guessing what the US, where are we going? I don't have a US vibe. New Brunswick could be a shout. I've definitely never seen the double whammy like that. It looks very flat, I have to say. Tennessee from Tim. Iowa, Dakotas. I can see it all. This is almost the best look at the plate that you get. It's like some blue on it. Same with this. It's like very blue. I don't know what the license plates look like around here. I feel like I would guess here. Midwest vibes. This would be very useful to read, probably. Maybe just Ontario. That was what I was saying. Like, the blue plates do fit for Ontario. I'm not sure that these do, though. That doesn't fit for me. I feel like I can't guess Ontario. What's the state? This? I mean, I can't read it, right? I don't know what that is. The outlining? I mean, I can barely even see the outline personally. I think you're right, though. Like, I think it probably is the outline. I could see Ontario, but I don't feel that the poles fit. I feel like it could be so many places. I'll guess in South Dakota, and it was South Dakota. Wow, a great call. It was in Buffalo, South Dakota. Buffalo. Oh, well, boys, it was fun playing. Okay. Yeah, good talking to you. Good talking to you. Just gonna go ahead and pack this one up here. It's been real. Red car even from the front? When you get, is this the cheat? First of all, yeah, this road might be the nicest road in the country. So interesting. Red car is red car. I thought this was a fake meta, that red car is always Ukraine. I thought this was a fake meta. Show you how to region guess this country. Sure, happily. So, yeah, when you see a language like this, and you look around and you immediately realization sits in that you're in Russia, just, you know, at this point, you only have a couple guesses to make. Have a look around and ask yourself, you know, do it be looking green? All right. It's looking green. All right, cool. Any mountains? All right, have a look around. Any big boy mountains? No, not really. All right. So immediately we're going to be guessing right over here. Now, in terms of guessing Russia, the most important thing to understand is that you could be wrong. So immediately it's important to bring your marker right over here because it could be Ukraine. So that eliminates all of that. Now, you're somewhere in here. Have a look around. Okay. This car looks very car-y. Okay, bring it a little bit closer because now you got a hedge for this. Plus, you could be dead wrong and it's Ukraine. And then it brings you right over to the great location of Grabevno. Perfect. Like I said, that's how to region guess Russia. Bring it over all the way because you could be wrong and it could be Ukraine. It's my best advice. That's how I do it. That's been working like a charm for me. It's been working like a charm. I do, Chess Ninja. I do. I know. Like, what is this? Nicest road in Ukraine. The T1418. I'll remember you. I'll remember you, T1418. Just getting rocked here. Oh, this is a great song to come on right now. I don't know anything about that sign, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't speak any of this. Evangelicos. A nice little Brazil for the boys. Mm. Can't read any of that. I'm assuming that's water. I don't know. Ay, ay, ay. It's the same thing. This, once again, looks like a nice road. Once again, it's going to be Ukraine. American pancakes. Could we be quite north? I don't know. It says Port Teba. Oh, it's here. Find the American pancakes. We're on the water. Hello, Hella. I mean, there's no other. The river runs straight through the city, so it has to be this. This is the only road that kind of lines. This is probably that. So, yeah, we have to be here. Pancake's house, right here. Very nice, very nice. What's happening here? Almost want to say Quebec for some reason. But we got to be back in Mercaland. Yeah. Didn't look like Canada that much. Still feel a weird Quebec vibe, but no front place. We should be south if we're in the US. Do be looking quite US. Bridge over water, West Virginia. Tennessee, huh? Somewhere here. The classic bridge over river. Quite easy to find. Quite easy to find, right? It must be this. Findable, to be honest. Findable, to be honest. Wow. Go to chat with the Tennessee NC call out. That's right, Smokahontas. That's right. You knew exactly. We have to head over quick. Well, at least we were able to get one 5K. And it was in Poland. Poland is a country I click the middle of every time. But we got a North 5. And then I was looking at places along the coast. It just looked coastal for some reason. Like, I mean, we had the water here, but it's a river. But yeah, definitely got a very North Poland vibe. Especially because of that. And luckily this was written on the sign. Luckily. All right. Let's head on over to Kick and do our speed run. Maybe we can conclude our speed running today. It would be nice. Thank you for watching. Remember, !HelloFresh. Try it out. We already had one person sign up. Courtesy Tim. Go Apetkov. We'll be talking about HelloFresh for the next month. Code is active. It is worldwide. So anywhere that HelloFresh operates, you can sign up. Use the Chessbra code or the link in chat. The code's POGHF149955. It's a lot, but the link works. 10 free meals, free breakfast for life if you're in the US. Otherwise, you'll see your own local discount depending where you're viewing from. But I looked from Canada. We had someone order from the US. It's looking like a fat 50%. Can be expected. But yeah, check it out. Food delivered to your door. You got to cook it, but they give you the exact portions. They give you the instructions. It's a nice, healthy habit to get into ahead of building habits, which is starting on Monday. Hope you enjoyed my PowerPoint today. I will see you guys on Twitch tomorrow in the evening, and we'll be having Sam versus Tim take place 7:30 Eastern time, most likely on Kick at that point, but probably go live a little bit earlier on Twitch. But if you're joining me for a speed run, then I'll see you in about 30 seconds because we're ending the stream now and heading over to Kick for the rest of the evening. We're at 2300 in our speedrun series, which will be released on YouTube in full. Episode 1's already out. Check it out. And we'll see if we can get 2500 today. All right. I'm out for now. !HelloFresh and !Kick.